Discipline. The word alone conjures images of early mornings, to-do lists, and unwavering self-control. Yet for so many, discipline remains an elusive trait, dripping through our fingers no matter how tightly we try to grasp it. Why is it that some people seem naturally able to stick to their goals, maintain healthy habits, and say no to temptation, while others find themselves battling their own impulses day after day? The answer lies in understanding what discipline truly is, why it's so difficult to achieve, and most importantly, what you can do to finally master it. At its core, discipline is the ability to do what you should, even when you don't want to. It's not about denying yourself pleasure or living a life of rigid rules. Instead, discipline is a tool, a way for you to close the gap between where you are right now and where you want to be. It's the internal bridge that connects your current self to your ideal future self. With discipline, you can turn intentions into achievements and dreams into reality. But if discipline is so valuable, why do so many of us struggle to practice it consistently? The truth is, human beings are hardwired for comfort. Our brains are designed to seek out pleasure and avoid pain. This ancient mechanism helped our ancestors survive by steering them toward food, safety, and social connection, and away from anything dangerous or uncomfortable. Today, we're not running from wild beasts or braving harsh climates. Instead, we face a different kind of challenge, one where comfort is abundant and temptation is everywhere. Social media, streaming services, fast food, all manufactured to give our brains a quick hit of dopamine, the chemical of pleasure and reward. The struggle for discipline, then, is a struggle against our own biology and environment. Every day, we are bombarded with distractions and choices, most of which are designed to hijack our attention and override our best intentions. It's no wonder, then, that so many start the day with ambitious plans and end the day wondering where all the time went. The first step in mastering discipline is understanding that willpower is a finite resource. Studies have shown that the more we use willpower throughout the day, the more it gets depleted. This is why it feels so much harder to resist that slice of cake or that extra episode of your favorite show in the evenings. Your self-control battery is running low, and temptation becomes harder to resist. Fortunately, discipline isn't just about sheer willpower. It's much more about building systems and habits that make discipline easier, even automatic. Instead of relying on constant effort, you can design your life in a way that supports better choices with less friction. Here's how you can begin to overcome your struggles and develop the discipline you've always wanted. First, start by clarifying your why. Motivation is the spark that ignites discipline. What is it that you truly want to achieve? Why does it matter to you? Take time to reflect on your goals, whether it's getting fit, building a business, learning a new skill, or simply becoming a more reliable friend or partner. When your goals have a deep emotional significance, it becomes easier to stick with them, even when it's tough. Next, break your goals into small, manageable steps. One of the most common reasons people lose discipline is because they set their expectations too high, too fast. Big transformations rarely happen overnight. Instead, focus on the smallest action you can take today that moves you forward. If your goal is to get in shape, don't start with a 2-hour workout. Try a 10-minute walk instead. Consistency matters far more than intensity, especially when you're building new habits. Another crucial step is to design your environment for success. Imagine your discipline as an invisible force field. Every time you have to resist temptation, a little bit of that force field weakens. But what if you didn't have to resist so often? Make healthy choices the default option. Remove junk food from your house. Set up your workspace to minimize distractions. Place your running shoes near the door as a reminder for your morning jog. The easier it is to do the right thing, the more likely you are to do it. Accountability is also a powerful motivator. Share your goals with a friend. Join a group or use tracking tools to monitor your progress. When other people are aware of your intentions, it adds a layer of responsibility that can help keep you on track. Let's talk about setbacks. They're inevitable, and how you deal with them can make or break your journey. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about getting back on track after you stumble. When you miss a workout, break your diet, or procrastinate at work, don't waste energy beating yourself up. Instead, analyze what happened, learn from it, and focus on your next step. Self-compassion is key. Recognize that failure is part of the process. Even the most disciplined people falter from time to time. What sets them apart is their ability to forgive themselves quickly and keep moving forward. One often overlooked aspect of discipline is rest. Just as an athlete needs time to recover between workouts, your mind and willpower need time to recharge. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, nutrition, and downtime. Ironically, taking breaks can actually make you more productive and disciplined in the long run. Finally, celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each time you follow through on a commitment, you're reinforcing that behavior and creating a positive feedback loop. Take a moment to acknowledge your effort, whether it's sticking to a single healthy meal, completing a small work task, or simply resisting the urge to check your phone. These victories accumulate and build momentum over time. To master discipline is to master yourself, your habits, your choices, your story. It's not about perfection, but about progress. It's about showing up for yourself day after day, even when it's difficult. Discipline doesn't make life dull or joyless. On the contrary, it creates a sense of freedom. The freedom to shape your future, to trust yourself deeply, and to know that you are capable of anything you set your mind to. The journey is rarely easy, but it is always worth it. Remember, every act of discipline, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to the person you want to become. Start now. Begin with something small and let your discipline grow stronger with each passing day. Your future self will thank you.